Hello gamers, it is the Game Faerie, and today I'm playing some Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I am super excited. This is the version on the GameCube. This is not the re-release, so you will be seeing the older graphics, but it'll still have all the charm. So let's go ahead and get into it. Our file name is Faerie. Dun, 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 dun. Of course, I have this song on Spotify, and this is for the Game Faerie podcast. So I will be more descriptive, and you can catch the audio-only version on Spotify, the Game Faerie podcast. Thank y'all. Let's go. And we see Mario's house that is conveniently labeled with the name Mario. It is a yellow home, red roof. And we see a paratrooper fly on in, a shelled turtle creature, nice white lofty wings, and a helmet for safety. Mail call, they say. And they fly away, mailbag in hand. They did drop off a letter in the small mailbox. Luigi came out the house, grabbed the letter, and went back inside. It is a pretty purple letter. It looks like sealed with a heart. Hey, bro, check it out. A letter from Princess Peach arrived for you. I can't do a Luigi voice. Luigi is a slender, tall, green-capped man. A nice full mustache and blue overalls, a green shirt. And they hand the letter over to Mario. Actually, Luigi says, I'll just read it to you. How's that? So in this game, Mario is a silent protagonist, so Mario will not be saying any dialogue. However, the characters around them will give enough context clues that you know what they are talking about, basically. And we do see the inside of Mario's home. We see a map on the wall. We also have a kitchen table that looks like a spool of thread, 2 chairs, and a set of red bowls and plates, and then a set of green bowl with plate. It's either a bowl with a plate or a teacup on a plate. We also see some green and red mugs in the back, so no confusion in this home. A little furnace with some wood by it. Ahem. Now let's see here, Luigi says. And we see our letter. Hello there, Mario. I am now on holiday traveling in the Mushroom Kingdom. In my travels, I came into possession of a mystical map, a treasure map actually. It was inside a box I got from an old merchant in a town called Rogueport. But since it would be too difficult for me to try to go find treasure all by myself, ... I thought you could help me hunt for it. You will, of course, won't you? I've included the map with this letter, so please bring it with you when you come. I'll meet you at Rogueport. That means you must come, Peach. All right, Princess Peach has the final word, I'm gonna guess. What do you know? Luigi says. It's true. There's a weathered old map in here with the letter. Check it out. And Luigi is holding up the map to Mario, and Mario is staring at it, nodding. And we do see a picture of the map. There were some areas on it, but the map is gone, and we now see our title sequence. A bright sun in the sky, very pretty blue today, blue water, blue sky, and we see a boat rocking back and forth. Let's ride off. Right, the curtains have opened and we see prologue, a rogue's welcome. We also see a coin spinning It has Bowser's head, a goggled creature, Mario, and Peach, and it's just flipping around. Let's start this prologue, gamers. Click. We hear snoring. Excuse me, sir. Please wake up, sir. The town you've been speaking of has come into view. Look, that's Rogueport. We see two eyes peering open, shutting briefly and opening wide. You see, we'll arrive shortly. Please prepare to disembark. And in view, we do have the town of Rogueport. We are still quite a little bit away, but I'm sure we will see more as we park the boat. And we are at the pier. Our boat has now stopped. Our boat has a red bottom with a blue deck. There's stars on it. It's white as well. It's feeling very patriotic almost. A big yellow wheel and a wind up in the back. So quite a gimmicky boat, I'd guess. I don't know who's winding this boat up, but somehow it works. I must apologize, sir. Our arrival was delayed just a bit by rough weather. Are you quite sure you want to disembark here? I did tell you all the sordid tales about Rogueport on our way here, did I not? So someone is definitely advising Mario not to stop here, but I don't think Mario is going to listen. Mario is on a mission. What's that? I'm sorry. You say there's a princess waiting here for you? Is that so? Of course, sir. Well, if that's what you think, then I won't stop you. But, you be careful, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you. So I'm guessing the captain of the boat was definitely not wanting Mario to get off, but Mario must do what they do. So Mario has arrived. We see the tattered town of Rogueport. My oh my, there's barrels stacked on the sides. There are chunks of bricks missing. There is a save block here that I am going to hit though. Hit this block to save all the events you've experienced so far, which hasn't been much, but I am going to go ahead and save. Even if your game ends, you can continue it from the last point you saved at. Anytime you find a block like this on your adventure, be sure to save. Save all game progress up to this point. Sure thing. Saving. Don't touch the memory card. If y'all remember memory cards. Your progress was saved. Okay, there is a bomb creature with a bandana on its head. Let's talk to it. Hello, bomb.
Oi, welcome to Rogueport. Bit of a nasty place, eh? You got guts coming here. You look a bit green, so I have a wee bit of advice on me. Hit that save block to save. 'Cause the thing about life is, you never know when you're gonna kick the old bucket. Wise words, bomb. And there's also a toad here with orange spots in a little yellow outfit. What do you want, pal? Huh? A princess in a pink dress? I ain't seen nothing like that, no. I'd remember a princess, probably. Why do you want this chick anyway, pal? Owe you money, or is she your girlfriend?
All right, rough and tough little toad here. They look so friendly with their smile, but... Whoa! And we were stopped by a scream.
Hey, what do you want? Get away from me, Frank!
A voice is calling. And we see a little Goomba, long blonde hair, a helmet on with a light red tie or red ascot on, pink blushing cheeks, and one tooth sticking out. It almost looks like they have been splunking or something lately, but they are being approached by a character who is wearing a black and white outfit. There's a white X on the front. They have a red cape flowing behind them. They are quite wide with a helmet that almost appears to have horns on it, a purple helmet, and goggles.
Oh, come off it, you airhead. I know it's tough for you, but don't play dumb with me.
And there are two little minions behind this character. They also have goggles, but they are wearing white hats. The horns on these hats appear to be a bit more slouchy, and they're wearing red and black outfits with a black X on the front.
I've seen you walking around town asking for information about the crystal stars. Well, now I'm doing the asking, so be a good girl and tell us what you know right now, the main minion says. I guess the main baddie says.
Never. I don't have anything to say to you creeps. Ew. The Goomba retaliates back.
I suppose it wouldn't be right if a sassy little lass like you met with an untimely demise. Bah, 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 ha, ha. Boys, we're taking this firebrand to our fortress, which sounds not great.
As you command, Lord Crump, we're on it, says one of the minions. So I guess this main big bad is named Lord Crump. No, stop right there, you weirdos. I'll scream, really? Okay, and Mario is going to actually talk to this big bomb really quick. There is a bomb with an eye patch.
Huff, hoof, harf, horf, half. Out of my way, you scallywag. Move your ever-loving bones.
Okay, so that bomb did not want to speak to us. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with this commotion. And the Goomba sees Mario and runs behind him. I don't think I mentioned what Mario looks like. Mario is a character with a red cap with the letter M on it. They also have a thick mustache and are a shorter, squattier version of Luigi. They wear a long sleeve red shirt and blue overalls. Like I'd go anywhere with you, smelly lunatic. Like I'd go anywhere with smelly lunatics like you. Not likely, the small Goomba says.
What, huh? What do you think you're doing, chump? You think you can screw up my plans? Lord Crump says.
Mario jumps up and is looking left and right between the two.
Gah, it's always something. Looks like I'm going to have to give you a little taste of the old Crumpa Bomb. Bomb. And Lord Crump and his minions run towards us, and Mario has entered a battle. Can't flee this fight. Battle time, Mr. Man. Just find a way to beat this freak of the week, okay? Don't sweat the details. Just jump on him and hit him with your hammer. All right, Mario nods, and we now have some battle options. Up at the top, it shows that Mario is at 10 out of 10 HP. They have 5 out of 5 of a flower, which I believe is our flower power, or similar to magic. And then we also have a star with a green orb surrounding it. I guess we'll find out what that is soon. And then 100 coins. So I am going to try the hammer option. We have jump, hammer, items, and tactics. So let's go ahead, go to hammer. We're gonna hold the hammer back and let it land on Lord Crump. Pow! Took 2 from Lord Crump. He wriggled a little bit, wriggled and wiggled. Sweet, you know that hurt. Wow, I gotta say, you're tougher than you look. Keep it up and you'll beat him in no time, the little Goomba says. Lord Crump comes over and gives us a booty bump right on the head. Mario took 1 damage and they are now at 9 out of 10. Let's bring down the hammer again. Pow! Right on Lord Crump's head. You've got him on the ropes. Come on, keep wailing on him, the little Goomba says. Lord Crump comes over again with another booty slam. We're gonna try to jump this time on Lord Crump. Let's go ahead. 1 jump. Took 1 from Lord Crump, and they crumble away. You did it! You did it! Yes! And you got star points, the little Goomba says. Yeah, I bet you know, but you get these things called star points when you win battles. And it looks like we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them, if I can count correctly. When you get 100 points, you'll go a level up. Don't forget that, okay? All right. And Mario gives us a thumbs up, and we actually only got 9 star points from that battle. Lord Crump is still standing tall, though, and says, Bah, ha, ha. Okay, you got a couple decent shots in, I'll give you that. But, unfortunately, for you, that means it's go time, Lord Crump yells, and we see a bunch of minions crowding the screen, surrounding Mario and the small Goomba. Punish him, Lord Crump screams. And the minions hop all over Mario and the small Goomba. Oh, and we see the Goomba creak on out. Quick, this way, she says. And Mario sneaks out as well. Phew, what a bunch of loons. Let's just sneak out of here. What do you say? And in the background, we just see and hear the little minions bopping all over each other, knowing dang well Mario and the Goomba are not even in there. So they're just hopping all over themselves. Mario nods at the Goomba, and we sneak past the commotion and go to the main part of the town. Lord Crump says, Stop! He screams. And all the minions settle down, and they're staring at Lord Crump, waiting for orders. Where'd they go? Huh? You, Johnson, did you see them? Did anyone? There's question marks appearing over their heads. Oh, crud. They bolted. And we are now in the main part of the town. Mario and the Goomba have made it out unscathed. Wow, mister, you totally saved me. Thanks. I have got to give you a little reward, she says. She walks over to Mario and gives him a little smooch on the cheek. My name's Goombella. I'm a student at the University of Goom. Nice to meet ya. And in this area, we see in the middle of the square a noose hanging. Hopefully that hasn't been used in a while. On the left, we see a shop with a fire flower above it, a flower that looks like an orange tulip. I believe that's an item shop. On the right, we see another building and a save block next to it. We see a bulletin board of some sorts made out of wood. There's also litter and dirt in the streets. Quite a bit of spray paint on these brick walls as well. And we see characters that look quite different from each other. There was a mouse. There was some sort of almost horse-like creature. There is a Goomba wandering by with a green cap. So an interesting looking bunch here. So, who are you? And Mario puts his hand on his cap to answer. Mario?
Wait, you mean like that famous guy? Wow, I can't believe I met you here. Cool. Anyway, no offense, but it looks like you just rolled into town yourself, right?
Mario nods.
Me? I already hate it here. There are freaks and weirdos everywhere. It's nasty. And Goombella should probably keep her voice down. She is speaking quite loudly around all these freaks and weirdos, as she calls them. I mean, I know the place is called Rogueport, so I should have expected it, but sheesh. I'd never come to a place like this if there weren't some legendary treasure here. Mario is alarmed. And in the background, we see two characters approach. They are yellow and wide, wearing black suits. They also have little plants on their heads. I'm not sure what they're doing. Maybe they have sunglasses on too. Is this the FBI? I don't know what's going on. What? You're looking for the legendary treasure too? Seriously? Mario nods. Whoa, 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 bucko. What you got there? And Mario hands the treasure map over to Goombella. Oh my gosh, isn't that a treasure map? You have to tell me where you got that. Mario puts his hand on his cap to answer. And Goombella says, Princess Peach? What? Great hoogly boogly. If it isn't Master Mario, someone calls out. And in the background, the two creatures in suits give a beating. Oh my gosh, how's that road taste, punk? And they just beat someone down. That hurt, those jerks. We won't forget this. And the two characters that received the beating walked off. They looked almost like birds. They were holding spears. Quite the sight in this town. So we got to be on the lookout for characters in black suits giving beatdowns. Hopefully we won't receive one. Bit of a coincidence bumping into one another in this sort of place. Ho ho. And we see a character walk in. It is a toad with a cream and brown spotted mushroom hat, mushroom head, a large white mustache, glasses on the tip of their not nose, so I guess face. They are noseless. They're wearing a purple vest with a black shirt underneath and diapers. They also have a staff or walking stick that has a brown and white mushroom top on the end of it. So tell me, Master Mario, what in the world brings you to this wretched little burg? Indeed. Princess Peach sent you a letter and a treasure map. And she told you she'd meet you here in Rogueport? Intriguing, the toad says, and Mario nods. You're asking me where Princess Peach is? I was about to ask you that. We stopped in this town to acquire a spot of fuel for our ship, don't you know? I only took my eye off of her for a moment, but as soon as I did, she vanished. Mario pops up, mouth hanging open, quite startled. You know how headstrong she is, Mario. I just assumed she'd be back momentarily. But at this point, I fear we must embrace the possibility that she may never return. Oh my goodness, this toad is grim. I've been at a loss to what to do. I've been fraught with worry, I tell you. But I'm feeling better with you here, Master Mario. Surely we'll find her, surely.
But I know my place, Master Mario, and this is not it. I leave you this task. I believe I'll recline in the inn right over there and enjoy a spot of tea, perhaps. I don't like how this toad is putting that. They're gonna recline in the inn. In fact, I highly recommend it, particularly if you find your HP, hard points, running low. Just drop on in. Ho ho, a nice little pun there. Yes, anyway, a little rest there will fill all of your HP. I must say though, the rest of this town is a bit rough. Yes, rough indeed. And the toad is making their way inside of the inn, and as they were walking over, they were saying, huff I say, huff I say. And that toad is Toadsworth. I don't believe they said their name, but it's Toadsworth.
Princess Peach? Did he mean like Peach, the Mushroom Kingdom princess? The princess who always gets nabbed by Bowser, the Koopa King? The one you rescue? Wait a sec. This is crazy. Princess Peach sent you that treasure map? Oh, I guess we know her name now. Goombella says. I was gonna say the Goomba says, but it's Goombella. Whoa, this is really intense. Well, where could she have gone then, do you think? You think maybe she got sick of waiting and went to find the treasure on her own? Mario was pondering this. Oh, I know, Mario. Come with me. One of my professors is here researching that treasure. We'll show him your map. If we start looking for the treasure, then maybe we'll catch up to Princess Peach. Mario nods. Great, we're all good then. Let's go, Mario. Goombella joined your party, and we see a pointed star around Goombella. And we are going to a tutorial screen. Mario has just popped in Goombella's abilities, a primer. Press X to get information about nearby people, places, and objects. This is Rogueport Plaza. It's the center of the town in the main business district. It's a crossroads where many people meet, including more than a few shady characters. Anytime you press X when there's no one around, I'll tell you about where we are. And Mario turns around and a Goomba walks up with a green cap. We saw this Goomba before. That's Gunther the Goomba. He's always complaining about being swindled or mugged. Oh, poor Gunther. If you press X when there's someone nearby, I'll tell you about him or her. So, did you get all that? And Gunther the Goomba waddles away. Goombella can give you hints when she answers, so ask her for information often. Alright. And of course, Goombella can be quite helpful in battle too. She jumps in the air to attack enemies with a nasty head bonk. She can also look up enemy HP and weaknesses with her tattle ability. Aw, Goombella gives us a wink and we exit the tutorial zone. First off, we gotta find my professor. Thing is, since I just got to town myself, I don't actually know where he lives. So keep an eye out. Here's what Professor Frankly looks like. And it is a Goomba that has, I'm gonna say those are big glasses with swirls in them or circles in them. They're looking very mad professor-y. And they have splotches of gray hair on the right side and on the left side of their head, none in the middle. 2 Goomba teeth and thick gray eyebrows. Okie dokie, so we are now on our own. We can explore the town. I see Gunther, the Goomba.
I'm looking for this guy who defrauded me with a fake credit card the other day. If you find that jerk, give him a wallop for me.
All right, Gunther. Oh, wait, was that Gunther? Because there's another Goomba that looks exactly like it. Let's see. Let's talk to him.
You look like you don't know nothing, so I'll teach you something. How about that?
If you press Z, you can check your current HP.
I can't believe you didn't know that. If you have low HP, you ought to rest in and in so you recover. Use your head.
Well, thank you, Gunther's twin. Let's talk to this horse-looking character. They have yellow ponytail, a yellow shirt, some blue pants, and they are brown. Professor Frankly, actually, I think a guy by that name lives over on the east side. Just go east from here. As you enter the town from the harbor, just hang right. So, what about him? Did this guy steal something important from you or what? I think they were talking to Goombella. And I am going to walk down this alleyway that is right in the middle of the town square. I'm gonna hang a left. There's some more graffiti on the wall. There's also old dingy papers on the wall that have been ripped. There are piles of garbage. You can just smell this area. Smell this area. Oh, I have to readjust. All right, gamers, I needed some back support, so I have adjusted myself further back. Okay, so we have a Goomba in the alley, and they say,
listen, this is a huge secret, but I gotta tell someone I'm a wanted Goomba. Uh-oh.
Gotta turn this Goomba in for some money.
I was a thief in another town up until about 3 months ago. Yeah, a good one. But then the heat came down and I needed to hide out, so I came to Rogueport. Now that I told you, you gotta keep it a secret, okay? I'm so sly. Ooh, I think I just saw a roach crawl on by, so... Yikes! I'm going to explore the left side of this alleyway now. Dang, yesterday I blew through 100 coins at the parlor. You believe that? But not next time, man. I'm coming back a winner. The odds favor me now. It's another one of those horse-esque creatures. There is a door back here, and it's an empty room. Roaches crawling, flies flying, a bunch of trash and garbage. It looks like a flipped mattress, rotten goods on a shelf, bottles everywhere. So let's leave. Not sure what's in there yet. And I think that was enough of our alleyway adventures. Let's go to the east of town, and Goombella stops us. Hey, by the way, Mario, have you saved yet? You see that save block in front of that inn? Since we're here, you ought to save now. Just jump and hit the block to save, okay? Okie dokie, sounds good, Goombella. And we jump up and save. And gamers, actually, I think I am going to end this episode here. I will be picking back up where we left off on the next episode of Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door. I also have a second channel if you like more traditional style Let's Plays that are not
made for podcasts, then definitely check that out. It is the Game Faerie Plays. I am planning on playing a plethora of games over there, both new and old. So definitely give that a subscribe, and also subscribe to this channel if you enjoy it, and give this video a like if you liked it. Otherwise, I hope you're having a good day, a good night, a good time, and I will be talking to y'all real soon with some more content. I will be seeing y'all, gamers. Goodbye.